I used to be a professional snooze button hitter. You know, the type who smacks the alarm button 5 times, thinking that those extra 9 minutes of rest would somehow transform me into a functional human being. Spoiler alert, they never did. I'd roll out of bed already behind in life, groggy, irritated, and totally unmotivated. But over the last few months, I have slowly built some small habits or rituals that completely change the way I start my days. Not with hustle or discipline, but with peace, clarity, and a little bit of intention. So these are 5 morning rituals that changed my life. No toxic productivity, no fake 5 a.m. club energy, just small intentional habits that just makes my mornings feel lighter. Okay, let's talk about something controversial. Using your phone first thing in the morning. I know, every motivational video tells you to avoid your phone at all costs, but hear me out. I actually use my phone as a tool for inspiration and not distraction. I open Pinterest or my notes app not to scroll endlessly, but to connect with the energy I want to feel that day. I look at images, quotes, and my saved posts that remind me of who I want to become. Calm, confident, creative. It's like setting the emotional temperature for the day. Before I even think of caffeine or anything, I drink a full glass of water, and I've talked about this a lot in my channel. It's the simplest ritual, but the one that makes the biggest difference. You know, overnight your body loses all that hydration, and the first glass of water literally wakes up your system. It's just self-care at its most basic form. Gentle, necessary, and nurturing. It's funny how something so simple can actually change how awake you feel. Now, a few of these things I have been doing almost all my life, and some of the rituals I am recently adding to my morning routine just because I want to level up. I just want to keep exploring new things until I find the morning routine that helps me feel more refreshed. And these are currently my 5 habits that I actually do and really trust on these. And one thing that I currently added is journal. I used to journal at night until I realized I was just too drained to reflect properly. And now I journal in the morning instead, right after drinking my water. I write my intentions for the day, or maybe a few leftover thoughts from yesterday, or just what I want to focus on emotionally. It's not about productivity, it's about clarity. You'd be surprised how grounding it feels to start your day by checking in with yourself. It's like giving your mind a cup of coffee before you give your body one. And if you're liking this so far, make sure you hit the like button. It helps the video to reach more people who might need a little more calm in their morning routines. And if you are building your own version of your mornings, tell me your favorite ritual in the comment. I'd love to add new ones to mine. And let's go forward to movement. Movement has become one of my favorite morning ritual, not because it burns calories, but it brings me back to myself. Our bodies, hold so much of energy, and when we stay still for a very long time, like the whole night, those energies convert into anxiety and restlessness. So moving even slowly releases that tension and those toxic energies from you and shifts your mind from I have to I get to. Whether it's a few stretches by the window or even a slow walk, this ritual grounds me more than any to-do list could ever. The goal isn't fitness, it's flow. Just reminding your body that you're alive and capable, and appreciating your body and feeling grateful for such a healthy body that lets you do all these wonderful things that you do. And last but not the least, getting my daily sunlight. This I've currently added into my routine. It wasn't a part of my morning ritual for a very long time because I am not an early riser. I do not wake up at 5 a.m. to chase the sunrise. In fact, I am a night owl. So most of my work, most of my studies, most of my mind works at night only. So I'm usually working throughout the night and I just wake up late. So I'm not the first person to wake up in my family and chase the sunrise, But now I do make sure that whenever I wake up, whatever time is it, I get myself out of the window and get some sun exposure. I don't know, it just makes me feel so much more alive and so much more positive. Somehow I have felt this a lot in the past few days. Because whenever I am just, staying inside the house, inside the windows, I'm always feeling very grumpy and irritated, and I'm usually lashing out at everyone. But this somehow just makes me feel lighter and, more positive. And research shows that light exposure, especially sunlight exposure, helps regulate your mood and sleep cycle. And I am just amazed by how much sunlight I have wasted all these years. I could have gotten so much of vitamin D and I wouldn't have to have all those supplements. And in those few quiet moments, I just breathe in. No music, no phone, no scrolling, no rushing, just stillness and gratitude for a new start. I think we all deserve mornings that feel like soft beginning and not deadlines. And these were my current 5 morning rituals that I have been doing over a few months and that have helped me so much with my mood and my energy levels and everything else. Now, these might look simple, but that's pretty much the point. Slow progress, small wins, and basically just consistency. If you're tired of forcing yourself into routines that don't actually fit your lifestyle, try building the ones that meet you where you are. And if this video helped you in any way, make sure you give it a like. It really means a lot to me. And subscribe to the channel for more intentional lifestyle kind of videos and also some vlogs. And I will see you next Friday because we are just getting started.